Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. I am doing some work in my little black bag journal that I made to hold all the prompts from Tony's October ATC Challenge, hosted by Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. And this is the little book that I've made. And this was the last, I think this was the last one I did. Yep, okay, so that was prompt number 22. So 23 and 24 are witch's broom. Oh, here they are. I was like, where'd all my things go? And monster. So let's see what we can do with witch's broom. Okay, so this is a pretty big tag. And then this one is monster. I've not done any pre-planning aside from pulling some things out. I just noticed these have the same background paper. That's kind of cool. So let's see, what should I do? I'm thinking belly bands is what I'm thinking. So let's see. I could just cut this in half. Let's see. 1, 2, almost 3. So let's just put a little mark right here. Doesn't have to be perfect. So while I'm working in this journal, I thought I was tagged by my friend Celeste at Woodland Inspired to talk about the 10 things that wasn't even close to the center. 10 things I have learned being a YouTube creator. So use that one over there, and then this one over here. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So, and these are in no order at all. But I did finally come up with 10 things. And I guess I want to give you a little bit background first on how I even got an idea to be on YouTube. In my job, I was a process improvement manager, and I had what they call a Lean Six Sigma black belt. It's a philosophy of well, it's not really even I mean, it's a practice that people do. It's basically making improvements upstream so they work best for everyone. You're wherever the process starts all the way downstream. So and it's a way of error proofing your processes. and, you know, doing your processes faster, smarter, more efficiently, all that kind of stuff. So I used to take videos of people at work and the improvements that they'd made, either in their desk area, in their, you know, process on the computer. I worked for a mechanical contractor who built HVAC ducting and all of that. So we were always making improvements, and then I would videotape them, and we had to have a YouTube channel to do that. And and so I would also watch videos, lean videos, to see what other companies were doing. And I was, you know, I was just impressed. I was like, oh, this is, you know, YouTube's a really great tool. I really enjoy it. So that was, there was kind of, it's kind of twofold. And then I also followed an artist called Jenny Belly, and she did videos on YouTube, and she was probably one of the first people who had a YouTube channel. She also had her own membership too that I had joined, but she, and then from there I just started watching other videos, and you know, she did some junk journaling, and I was really interested in it. And yeah, I just started watching other junk journalers. And this was just before COVID. So I was, you know, just, I was looking for another art hobby, I guess. I do a lot of different art things. I crochet, I do cross stitch, I do mixed media, I paint on canvas. Yeah, I do a lot of, I do loose Zentangle. I make mandalas and then doodle inside of them. Like I have a lot of things that I do. And so when I started seeing people junk journaling, I was so intrigued, because I do save stuff just as a rule, that I might want to use in future, because I did do lots of collage work in my mixed media work. And that's how I found YouTube. And Carol at Free Spirit Arts, she was probably one of the first junk journalers. Was Carol and Martha. I can't remember Martha's channel name. I think she just still does sewing. Martha does on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Okay, so there's my number. Let's see, where was I? 23 and 24, Witch's Broom and Monster. Then we move on to something scary. So that is my clowns. And then the one after that is party. Just drawing a blank. So I think I'm gonna put little, triangles. This. No, I think I'll just leave this. This is nice like this. But I am going to glue it down. So, where was I? So, okay, so I'm just starting my 10 things. Whew, I gotta get going here. So, I've made some amazing friends on being a YouTube creator. People that I know I will be friends with for ever, as far as I'm concerned. So That's the one thing I learned, that you can make really good friends without even meeting them in real life, which is very cool. I have also the community. So the community as a whole is just so, they're so supportive. Yeah, so encouraging, so inspiring. It's just great. I hope every YouTube community has as great of a community atmosphere and supportiveness as the art content creators, because it's really nice and refreshing. The third thing I've learned is about all different kinds of glue. I had no idea that there were so many different kinds. I've tried a bunch, and my favorites are art glitter glue, Fabri-Tac, and Scotch permanent glue stick. But it took trial. I tried a lot of different things that people used and recommended, and everybody has their own favorite, and that's great. And I loved learning about all the different types very much. So, okay, so let's see what we got here. So, just gonna make kind of a, it's not really big, but big-ish. So that was number 3. Number 4 was I learned how to make junk journals. So I was already, like I said before, I was already a creator, but I just hadn't. I would say mandalas were my thing for a long time, and then I found junk journals, and I've been doing this now for 5 years consistently, and that just baffles my mind. I just think it's hilarious. So I want to put this guy on here, but I think I want to mount him on some different color paper. Yeah, that works. So, do I want dark paper? I kind of like that. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, oh, this needs to be cut. Yeah, junk journals are definitely my true creative love, for sure. I still like to play around with mixed media, and I still do a lot of my other things, but junk journaling it's where it's at for me. And okay, that was number 4. Number 5, I learned that just about anything can be made into something else beautifully. So you can take junk mail, old potato bags, cereal boxes, and liners, and just make really cool stuff. And that has been really fun to watch all the different people that do that, and learn from them, and get inspiration from them where you think of using other things. And yeah, it's just great. So that was number 5. Number 6 Growing a channel is hard. I really was so naive at first. I thought, oh, you just start your channel and people come and you don't have to do anything. And yeah, that's not it. There's lots that you have to do. So I did learn that. And it did not dissuade me or discourage me from keeping a channel, not at all. In the beginning, I have to admit, I did have a channel to a little bit promote, because I had an Etsy shop, and I kind of did it to, just to show people how I make things, and now I don't even have a business or an Etsy shop or anything anymore. So, and I still do it because I love it, but it is hard work. So, yeah, that was number 6. So number 7 is when having a channel starts to feel like work, it's okay to shake things up. So, I probably once a year do something a little different, like mixed media. I'll do mixed media Monday for a while. Just something different, or I'll share mandalas that I'm making, or do flip throughs of old art journals, or work in an art journal. Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do to shake it up. You can even go watch other types of creators that you don't usually watch to get inspiration. Or this was about when it starts to feel like work. So for me, I don't want my channel to feel like work. I don't want it to feel like I have to do this and I have to do that and I have to stay on this schedule. Yeah, it's okay to not do that. So, when it does start to feel like work, like I said, I just share something different on my channel. And everybody could take a break from the norm now and then, even your subscribers. So I think that was number 7. Yeah, and number 8, it's okay to take a break. So it's okay. We creatives, artists, we don't always have the inspiration. We don't always, want to make something. A couple weeks could go by and we're like, I just don't feel like sitting in my art room. And it's okay. There's no harm in that at all. So that was number 8. Number 9, I learned how to use video editing software. And I love it. I actually love editing my videos. I know that sounds crazy, and some people probably don't agree with that. Oops, I don't want to cut this the wrong way, so I need my pocket to go this way. Okay, so yeah, I love it. I love editing videos. So yeah, it's a good thing for me that I like doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna mount this. Do I just have some plain? Yes, I do. I want to pop this up. Yeah, so what was that? That was number 9. And then another thing I've learned, that the 10th thing, well, these are in no particular order, obviously. There's no way to join in on all the challenges that people have and collaborations. There's no way to watch videos of every person that you subscribe to on the regular, and that's okay. It's I've kind of adopted a thing where I try to watch the people who watch me regularly. I regularly watch them, and then I try to leave time to then go and watch other people that I subscribe to who maybe don't come to my channel all the time, and I don't necessarily go to theirs, but I like to check in once every couple weeks and see what they're up to. I also watch most of the videos on double speed, so I can in my head, then that means I can watch twice as many people. I don't know if that's actually true, but in my weird thinking head, I think that. And so let's see, this is gonna go here, so I can just put them in the corners. Yeah, so you can't do it all. You can't. That one took me a while to learn. I tried so hard to visit everyone and comment on everyone, and I do watch videos, all the videos. If I've commented on your video, I have watched your video till the end. I don't like to comment on videos that I don't watch the whole thing. What else? Well, that's 10, but definitely the most important is the people, without a doubt. And Carol at Free Spirit Arts, Angela at Dogwood Paper Arts, Robin Powell, who does not have a channel. Those women have been with me since the very beginning, and I really, really, really appreciate it. Yeah, it's just great. And so that's my list. And I know bunch of people are being tagged. I am just going to tag anybody who has not been tagged, who wants to share what they've learned on YouTube. I've been enjoying listening. I have to. I'll put in the description the creator that started this hashtag, because I want to give her credit. But I can't remember her channel name right off the top of my head. Okay, so there's those. So that is 25 and 26. So 27 and 28. Let me see what I have. See if it's going to be something fast. 27 is Jack-o'-lantern. 28 is something cozy to me. I think I'll do Jack-o'-lantern and then be done. And then I'll do the rest tomorrow. Yeah, so very happy. I'm glad. Thank you, Celeste, for tagging me. It's really fun. It was really fun to think about all the things that I have learned as a creator. And yeah, so think I want just something else behind there. So many scraps. Yeah, so, oh, and then the follow-up with my doctor. Yeah, I'm just kind of continue to kind of eat a bland diet and introduce a new food every few days, just to see if anything triggers the bad stomach, because all my tests were good. So, and then off the med for at least, well, I go see him December 3rd. So I'm going to stay off of it at least until I go see him, and then we'll talk about alternatives or options, or, yeah. So I don't have to think about it or worry about it unless my stomach like acts up again. Yeah. So that's where that is. Nothing really new, except that I definitely have a break. I'm still taking the other hormone blocker. I'm just not taking the booster to the blocker. Okay, so that's gonna go there. Didn't even see if it was big enough. It's just gonna slide in, so yeah. Okay. So this is gonna finish off this video. So tomorrow is Thursday, and I will finish this journal up and then do a walkthrough, because on Friday, on Halloween, I have a flip through of a very cool journal I got from one of my subscribers who does not have a channel, but should, because she's an amazing artist. So I'm not going to put that all the way in there. I'm just going to leave it loose. Actually, I'm going to leave it out like that. Okay, so that's it. That finishes my video for today. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Remember to be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.